Okay, there we go. And hello and good evening and welcome to Las Vegas Ballpark as OKC Comets Baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com or on the iHeartRadio app. Daniel Voiles here at Las Vegas Ballpark in Las Vegas, Nevada, Summerlin to be exact. Producer and engineer, the YouTuber back in Oklahoma City. The Comets are taking on the, as that was not what I wanted you to do, you dark-brained hyena. Comets are taking on the Las Vegas Aviators, the AAA parent club of the Athletics. The YouTube deal said it was Oakland Athletics. That is incorrect. It is only Athletics because Athletics don't have a city on it. It will soon to be the Las Vegas A's. As far as that is concerned. Hello, Gavin, and everybody watching on this channel. Comets are 2-4. Las Vegas 3-3 after a wild 14-inning fiasco last night. Let's see what Game 4 of this 6-game series will bring us. And Game 7 of 75. Okay, looks like I'm not derping on anything. Cool. On a cloudy night here in Las Vegas. Still feels weird we're here in April. And that's just my opinion. As Las Vegas coming out onto the field. And there's Mason Barnett, who got the win in his last start last week. We'll see what he can do here tonight. 3.60 earned run average. His second start. As Matt Gorski, 143 average. No homers, 1 RBI. And the first pitch of the night for Barnett is a ground ball to the second baseman over the first. And that is how tonight's game starts at 7:05. That shortstop was Kuroda Grauer over to Brett Harris. So here are the defense for the Aviators, the AAA parent club of the A's. From left to right goes Clark Elliott, Colby Thomas, and Cade Marlowe. Third baseman Brendan Malone. Shortstop is Joshua Kuroda Grauer, who had a good game yesterday. Second baseman Uriel Angeles, first baseman Brett Harris, who made the play, and Shane McGuire is the catcher. Comets defense from left to right is Ryan Ward. Ryan Ward, James Tibbs III, and Chris Newell. Third baseman is Noah Miller, shortstop. Third baseman is Santiago Espinal. This is what happens when a lineup gets shooken up. Noah Miller, the shortstop. Second baseman, Alex Freeland. First baseman, Matt Gorski. And the catcher is Eliezer Alfonso. Santiago Espinal, 333 average, no homers, 4 RBIs. Just underway, top of the first. This is game number, as here's a line drive, that's foul. 4 for 6 with an RBI double last night. It's called for a strike. Game time temperature here tonight, 55 degrees, overcast and dry. Winds blowing out to center field at 19 miles an hour. We have Patrick Johnson, the home plate umpire. He's going to call balls and strikes. ABS challenge. Both teams get 2 challenges. If you don't agree with a call from Patrick Johnson on the pitch, we go to the ABS system where they will look to see whether it's a ball or a strike. If you win the challenge, you retain your challenge. If the call is confirmed, you lose a challenge. There are 2 in this 2. Previously in 23, there was 3, but I like the ABS system as that is fouled away. No score here on the top of the first. That's fouled away. Both teams wearing their Copa jerseys here tonight as next pitch is fouled away. Comets are wearing their Ciel Azul jerseys, which is the Ciel Azul logo on the front. That's called for strike 3, but we're going to have a challenge. Oh, that is overturned, ball 1. That was a good challenge for the Comets. But Ciel Azul across the front in white script. It's a blue jersey. Orange numbers on the front, orange numbers on the back. Gray pants. Blue hats, orange brims with a CA on the front. That's going to get down for a base hit. That was a good job. And I'll bring up James Tibbs III. So that's what Oklahoma City has. Las Vegas also has their Copa jerseys. It is a light blue jersey as James Tibbs III, 296 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. It is a light blue jersey with a white skull on the left side, white numbers on the front right, white numbers on the back, white numbers and letters on the back, I should say, white pants, light blue hats. That is their Copa jerseys that they're wearing tonight. 1 ball and 2 strikes. First time the Comets are wearing their Ciel Azul jerseys. They did not wear them last week against Albuquerque, and where they should have. That's called for strike 3, but another challenge. This one for the Comets. Oh, that's a clear, good call. Ball is overturned. Twice the Comets have challenged. Twice the Comets have challenged, and they have successfully turned it into ball 2. And that's a hit batter. There's the first one for either team this series. Comets did not have a hit batter against Albuquerque. And here comes the home run leader in Bricktown, Mr. Ryan Ward. Batting .207, no homers, no RBIs. Just underway, top of the first, with 1 out here in the first inning.
Ball, that's inside.
That's inside for ball 1. Didn't get back to the hotel until like midnight Pacific last night. After a 4-hour marathon, that's called for a strike. After a 4-hour marathon we had last night, that started at 7:05, didn't end till like after 11 o'clock here in Vegas. That's fouled away. Not used to a 4-hour baseball game, but hey, it was worth the victory for the Comets. That's down low. Comets won on Tuesday, lost Wednesday. Last night won. They're trying to take the first 3 games of this 6-game set. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. It's an RBI double for RBI single rather for Ryan Ward. The Comets are up 1-0. And now bring up Alex Freeland. Comets looking to try to win a series. There's a fly ball. This will be a sac fly to give the Comets a 2-0 lead. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner. Will tag up. It'll be a sac fly for RBI for Freeland. 2-0 OKC. Castanera, 308 average. No homers, 5 RBIs. First pitch for Barnett. That's called for a strike. Castanera last year played for the Isotopes, where the first is back in safely. There's the first disengagement for the Aviators. You do it 2 more times, you'll cause a balk. Swing and a miss on a curve for strike 2. 2-0 Oklahoma City here in the first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. But the Comets get 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the first. Comets up now 2-0. But I should stress to you all, just because they're up 2-0 as you look at Gavin Stone, who is looking to bounce back from a tough loss against Albuquerque last week. Last appearance on Sunday, really gave up a disappointing outing. Of course, that was when the Comets scored 10 runs, gave up 17 in the last start for Gavin Stone on Sunday.
The first baseman.
Brett Harris, 320 average, no homers, 1 RBI. I basically already given you the defense for the Comets. That's fouled away. I should stress to you all, just because the Comets have a 2-0 lead doesn't necessarily mean they're going to keep this lead. Because this is a hitter-friendly environment. Yes, just like Ballpark in America First Square, Isotopes Park, as there's a ground ball. Gorski had trouble picking it up. Throw to first is not in time. That's a single.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 15, Cade Marlowe.
Cade Marlowe is up, and I was just talking about that.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's ball 1. 333 average, 2 homers, 8 RBIs for Cade Marlowe. You get a nice look of the Aviators jerseys. Called for a strike. Should stress this is a hitter-friendly environment, so no lead is always safe. Whether you're in Albuquerque, Sacramento, as that's fouled away, Reno, Tacoma, El Paso, doesn't matter where you're at in the PCL's hitter-friendly environments. No lead is safe. That is a ground ball. Second, I should have thrown that one at first because that's a single. As Junior Perez, 333 average, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Nope, that's a infielder's choice, excuse me. Check swing for a strike. 1 for 6 with an RBI last night for Junior Perez. This is, by the way, game 4 of a 6-game series. So we're halfway through our series here in Las Vegas. That's fouled away. Great crowd on hand, as always, here in Las Vegas. Our only visit to Las Vegas. Next time these two teams meet will be in Oklahoma City around July. But unlike last year where we had to come here for 3 games, fly home for 3 games, it's a completely different story. That was a good catch by the center fielder. 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Brendan Malone will be up. 320 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. He's batting right. First pitch is called for a strike. Yeah, when the summary video came out and it still said Oakland, I thought to myself that was called for a strike. That is a derb because the A's are no longer in Oakland. They're now in Sacramento. That's a ground ball over the first. Got the out. That's definitely worth a replay right there. Nice dive. Good throw to first. Joshua Kuroda-Grauer, 292 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. He's batting right. First pitch called for a strike. That's a ground ball, bounces off the deal. That will score a run, and Las Vegas gets an RBI single from Joshua Kuroda-Grauer. It's 2-1. And now the Comets' nightmare of Clark Elliott up to the plate. That's called for a strike. 120 average, no homers, 2 RBIs. First win for the Comets when trailing by 5 runs. Yesterday, Las Vegas, that was fouled away. Las Vegas had a 5-0 lead and let it slip away as that's ball 1. And the Comets came back from 5-0 to win in 14 innings last night. That's called for strike 3. That will end the inning. Las Vegas gets a run on 2 hits and 2 left. We go to the second. Comets are up 2-1. Comets had 10 runs, 20 hits, no errors 18 runners left on base. That's Chris Newell, 240 average, no homers, no RBIs. 18 runners left on base. No, I am not making this up.
Ball one.
As that's ball one. Las Vegas had half of the Comets left on base, 9 to be exact.
Ball two.
That's ball two, and there's a challenge for Las Vegas. Let's see if they can get this one correct. And it's called for a strike, so the call is overturned. Both the Comets and the Aviators did lose a challenge yesterday. Actually, Las Vegas lost both of their challenges. Comets only had one challenge after the game concluded. But it's a new day as the fly ball, third baseman jogging over. He'll make the catch in foul territory, one away here in the second. Noah Miller, 174 average, no homers, 2 RBIs. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Throw to first is in time, and there's 2 quick outs.
The catcher is
Eliezer Alfonso, 706 average, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. He's the leader of this team. There's a fly ball to right field, and the Comets are down in order. So the bottom of the second comes up, 2-1 Oklahoma City. Can you imagine winning a game with 18 runners left on base?
Leading off for the Aviators.
Colby Thomas, 261 average.
Thomas.
1 homer, 3 RBIs.
Ball, that's out.
Make sure I said that correctly. Yep, I said it correctly. Cool. I don't really care about spam. I had a spam caller trying to call me while I'm trying to live stream. That's a line drive to right field for a base hit. Las Vegas had 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors. The Comets had 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors, last night for the Aviators. Comets 10 runs, 20 hits, no errors. Angeles batting 240, 2 homers, 5 RBIs, batting right. I believe Las Vegas is wrapping up their homestand, their first homestand. They haven't been on the road yet. Fired from San Diego in 2022, Angeles. Ball to right field, that's caught. 1 away here in the bottom of the second for Shane McGuire. 136 average, no homers and RBIs, batting left. Next week, Comets are going to head home to host Sean Ard and the Round Rock Express. That's low for ball 1. We have a $2 Tuesday at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. I believe it's our first one of the year. Select drinks, Pepsi products, draft beers are going to be $2. Some will be $3, as that's swing and a miss, strike 2. Gates open at 5 o'clock. First pitch 6:05 with Senor Sean joining me for the first of 4 meetings. Here comes a challenge for the Aviators. And the call is confirmed. So the Aviators will lose a challenge. They're down to 1 remaining. Comets still have their 2 challenges. It's Brent Harris. Singled his first time up. Aviators not happy with that call.
That's a ball.
2 for 6 with a double last night for Brent Harris. The stream for the Comets game was like 2 hours and 2 minutes. It's over the first hour in the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We go to the third. Comets are leading 2-1. Let's hope we don't get any more fireworks tonight than we did last night.
Oklahoma City, the first baseman, Matt Gorski.
Matt Gorski ground out his first time up in the first. Barnett back on the mound, his 31st pitch. And the line drive heading foul. Gorski was a free agent last year, signed with the Comets.
Off the plate, ball one.
Ball one. 1-1. Here's the pop-up. Second baseman under it will make the catch, one away in the third inning.
The batter, the third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal. That's a line drive going foul. Next pitch. Another foul ball. Parent club Los Angeles Dodgers did not play yesterday. They played this afternoon against the Washington Nationals. We'll tell you what happened in their game when we get a chance, as that's 2 away. Double-A Tulsa currently almost done with their game at home, as James Tibbs III got hit by a pitch his first time up.
That's a ball.
Ball one.
Nope.
Now low ball 2. Called for a strike. It's called for a strike. That should have been ball 3 in my opinion. Out of the way. There's a fly ball to left field. Left fielder going back. Going to make the catch in front of the wall. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Comets. We go to the bottom of the third. They still lead 2-1.
Leading up for the Aviators.
Gabe Marlowe, fielder's choice, his first time up, batting left.
Marlowe.
That's called for a strike. 7 games, he scored 7 runs for Gabe Marlowe. Called for a strike. 0-2. There's a ground ball to our second baseman over the first for the first out of the inning for Junior Perez. Flew out his first time up. It's called for a strike. Remember, Aviators have 1 challenge remaining. Comets still have their 2. Out of the way. There's a line drive to deep right field. Going back. Got him drop in front of both of them in the right center field for a base hit. Or the second will not be in time, and it's a double for Junior Perez. Brendan Malone. Got the plate. Tying run is at second. That's a little weird. Ground out his first time up. Malone referring to.
Ball one.
Low ball 1. That's fouled away. 2-1 Oklahoma City here in the third. Fouled away. Good pitch. Fouled away. One ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch. Fouled away again. This is a much better start for Gavin Stone than what happened against Albuquerque last week, and that's a blooper to left field for a base hit. Here comes the runner at home. Throw not in time. It's RBI single for Brendan Malone. We're tied at 2. We'll see if Gavin can try to limit the damage. Here's a line drive to right field. That's going to be caught. Nice catch for the right fielder there for the Comets, and there's 2 away for Clark Elliott.
Left fielder, Clark Elliott.
For the first, and is safely. If we're having fireworks here, I wonder what kind of fireworks we're going to have when we come home to host Round Rock. If we're 6 with 2 strikeouts last night for Clark Elliott. Friday Night SmackDown, I'm going to go ahead and throw this announcement. Friday Night SmackDown will be live at probably midnight or 1 a.m., so that way we don't have any issues. Remember, we have draft night, so you will see Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis swinging a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. But Las Vegas gets some help with... We got a run on 2 hits and a runner left on. We go to the 4th inning. We're tied at 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Aviators. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Comets. As Ryan Ward is up, Daniel Voiles here at Las Vegas Ballpark. That's called for a strike. Producer and engineer, the YouTuber. We're back in our World Racing Association studios. That's a base hit. These bloop singles you're seeing in a hitter-friendly environment is very common. We can agree on that. Hello to everybody watching. We appreciate you joining us here tonight. I'm not playing either team, just an FYI, just to make it fair and competitive.
Ball 1.
Tied at 2 here in the 4th with nobody out. So we're going to miss, strike 3.
The bat, number 9. Designated Keston Euro.
For the first in time. Yeah, got a white panel and a light blue hat on Las Vegas. That's high for ball 1. Forecasting here last night.
Runner, he's going.
Out of the way, trying to steal from first to second. Out of the way. We've had only 1 error in this series, and that was Las Vegas. That was back on... I think it was last night, if I recall correctly. Or I think it was either last night or it was Tuesday. Or Wednesday. Whatever the case. We've only had 1 error in this series, and it's only been Las Vegas. Line drive, heading foul, and that's going to go in the bullpen. Aviators bullpen to our left, Comets to our right, as far as the bullpens are concerned. There's a fly ball to deep right field, caught, and there's the second out on the inning. There's Newell's up 2 of 14 in the series. Nice catch, and that's the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left for the Comets. We're tied at 2, heading to the bottom of the 4th. On a cloudy but dry day here in Las Vegas. Colby Thomas singled his first time out. Oh, for a strike. 1 for 6 with a single last night for Colby. Out of the way. First time Las Vegas lost when leading by 5 or more runs. There's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be caught by Ward. One away here in the 4th. As Angelos is up. Out for a strike. Let's hope we don't go for another 2+ hour stream like yesterday. That is foul. Thought that was going to get fair, but it's now foul. And foul. So mess up high on the fastball for strike 3. 2 away. Jay McGuire is up. First time this season, we're going to go over the Dodgers update and Double-A Tulsa. That's low for ball 1. First time we're doing that this season. Because remember, yesterday, Los Angeles Dodgers were off. They're in our nation's capital. That's a line drive to center field for a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Brett Harris.
I just got pinged in another server. It's like I'm not really concerned about that, to be quite honest with you. Check swing for a strike. And for 2 with a single here tonight for Brett Harris. After this series, we had 7 straight, as that's a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Cade Marlowe is up. Comets have been struggling getting that third out here in Las Vegas. I don't think that's really comes as a surprise to me. All they just need is to put up a 0. That's all they need. Ground ball. Well, and as soon as I said they need to put up a 0, they did. And that's the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the 5th. Comets and Aviators tied at 2. Well, just as I was just talking about they need to put up a 0, well, guess what? They put up a 0. I guess someone was listening to me about that, as Noah Miller will lead it off. Someone listens to me from the God. That's funny. Called for a strike. 1 for 6 with a single last night for Noah Miller. There's a line drive. That's going to be caught. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso.
Eliezer Alfonso is up. Don't get our starters on Tuesday. We'll finish up the series. Hopefully, we don't have any fireworks to finish off.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's high for ball 2.
Hey.
Up for a strike. There's a fly ball. Deep left center field. They're going back out the wall, and it's gone! It's a home run for Eliezer Alfonso, his 3rd on the season. Barely clears the yellow line, and the Comets retake the lead 3-2. Now we'll bring up Matt Gorski as he fouls it away on the first deal. Alfonso, who got the grand slam on Tuesday to give the Comets the lead for good. He has been on fire in this series here in Las Vegas. That's ball 1. Of course, we are in Summerlin, which is west of Las Vegas. That's where this ballpark is. Another base hit. Things not going well for Mason Barnett.
Third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Let's see if Santiago Espinal will have something to say about that. And now the ball goes wide, but the runner does not advance. Boy, some miscommunication. Trying to do the pickoff. Tried to throw it to first. The ball went wide. Next pitch.
Nope,
It's
outside.
outside ball one. They've really been having issues defensively. Referring to Las Vegas here. Swing and a miss, strike two. Reminder, Las Vegas is the defending PCL champs. Swing and a miss, strike three. 2 away here in the fifth. Hit by a pitch for Tibbs. He flew out his last time up. First pitch popped up. Third baseman will get in. That'll be the inning. No runs, a hit, and a run on 2 hits and a runner left on the home run. We go to the bottom of the fifth, halfway through. Comets are up 3-2. Ooh.
Leading up.
As here comes Junior Perez.
The designated hitter, Junior Perez.
Gavin Stone back to work. That's a line drive to right field for a base hit. Las Vegas has already taken the lead in hits, but they're only down by a run. Like I said, as there's a throw to first, but that's how you do it the correct way. Matt Gorski wearing the number that Ryan Ward wore last year. Swing and a miss. Or the second is not in time. We apologize for that little finicky camera angle. Called for a strike. 3 for 6 with a grand slam by Brendan Malone last night. Out of the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away in the fifth. Joshua Kuroda-Grauer got an RBI single in the first. I think he grounded out his last time up. Fouled away. 7 RBIs in the last 7 games for Kuroda-Grauer.
Ball that's outside.
That's called for a ball. There's a ground ball, but the third baseman can't pick it up. Throw to first, not in time. That will be an error. First error for the Comets in this series. Let's hope that error does not come back to bite Oklahoma City.
Nope.
It's inside ball one. Second error we've had in this series. Both teams have committed an error at some point in this season series. Their first of only 2 season series. And like I said, the next time we play Las Vegas is not at a hitter-friendly environment, as that's ball 3. Colby Thomas is on deck. It will be when the Comets are hosting Las Vegas. That's called for a strike. Three-1. Found away, and now it's a full count. That'll be the case when we play Sacramento. Of course, their ballpark is a hitter-friendly environment. Swing and a miss, strike 3, a big strikeout.
Number 32.
for Gavin Stone.
Comets.
Colby Thomas. 81 pitches for Gavin. That's a good number. Of course, remember, he got pulled. That's called for a strike. He got pulled in this last start, so a lot better start for him. Considering it's a hitter-friendly environment, that's called for a strike. That's a fly ball going foul. Ground ball. Let's see him get to the second for one. Now in the inning. So that error does not come back to haunt the Comets. So we had no runs on a hit. There was one error and two left. We go to the head of the sixth. Comets are up 3-2. So that error does not come back to haunt them.
Now pitching for the Aviators.
Nick Anderson, the new pitcher for Las Vegas.
Anderson. Leading off for Oklahoma City. The
Brian Ward.
Brian Ward.
Who's gotten two singles. One of them was an RBI single. That's called for a strike. 2 for 7 with 2 singles last night. Ward does have a double. Called for a strike. Next pitch for Anderson. Low ball 1. Comets lead 3-2. You're in the 6th. One ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Ball.
Yep, ball 2. That's a ground ball to center field for a base hit. The 6th hit for the Comets here tonight.
The batter, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Now bring up Alex Freeland, who's 0 for 1 here tonight. Oh, for a strike, but challenge. That looked like, yep, ball overturned. I knew that was a ball. Was not in the strike zone, so the Comets win the challenge again and still have 2 challenges remaining. Now that's a strike. Comets are 3 for 3 in challenges. Yep, second for 1, going to first in time for a double play. 4-6-3 double play. Has some heroes up.
Hero.
Oh, 1. Out of the way. Out of the way. Go to first in time to end the inning. No runs ahead, none left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Comets are up 3-2.
Leading off for the Aviators, the second baseman, Aviators.
That's called for a strike.
Ball upstairs.
2 Comets here in the 6th. There's a fly ball to center field. And hot. One away here in the
Now
sixth.
the catcher, Shea McGuire.
Okay, McGuire is up. A foul ball, 1 for 5 with a single last night for McGuire.
Ball.
That's ball 1, okay. Another foul ball, that's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Another foul ball.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2. That's punt over the first for the second out.
Now at first baseman, Brent Harris.
That's fouled away for strike 1 for Brent Harris. Next pitch. Ball 1. Next pitch.
Ball 2.
Yep, ball 2. That is fouled away. And Vegas down in order. So nothing for Las Vegas. We go to the 7th. Comets are up 3-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for OKC. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Las Vegas. Dean Newell's with you here at
Leading off for
Las Vegas Ballpark as Chris Newell is up.
Newell.
You two are our producer and engineer back in Oklahoma City. Thanks for staying up late with us here tonight. That's a ground ball over the shortstop throw, the first in time.
Now that shortstop, Noah Miller.
Noah Miller is up. He's 0 for 2 here this evening. That's fouled away. Fouled away. Next pitch. Out of the way again. All for strike 3. 2 away here in the 7th.
Alonso. Now pitching for the Aviators. Number 54. Eduardo Nunez.
And Warniel Nunez, the new pitcher for the Aviators. You know.
Ball 10. Ball 2.
Ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes.
That's ball 3.
That's ball 3. Matt Gorski on deck. That's ball 4. Wild pitch there. First walk for either team here tonight.
The first baseman, Matt Gorski.
Matt Gorski is up. First pitch. Going for ball 1. Reminder later tonight as that's fouled away on my channel at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Full day qualifying for the NASCAR Busch Series powered by the WRA from Darlington. As here's a fly ball to left field. Left fielder going back. It is gone! Off the player's trust sign, it is gone for Matt Gorski, his first as a Comet. It's 5-2 Oklahoma City here in the 7th. His first home run as a Comet. That is huge for Matt Gorski. Now bring up Santiago Espinal.
No. Inside.
That's inside for ball 1. 1 for 3 with a single here tonight. That's called for a strike. Fouled away. Now it's a ball and 2 strikes. Comets trying to build some insurance runs.
Nope. Inside.
Low for ball 2. Pitch. All for strike 3 to end the inning, but the Comets get 2 runs on. So look here. 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, none left. Time to stretch here in Las Vegas. 5-2 Oklahoma City.
Now pitching for Oklahoma City, number 6.
Edgardo Enriquez will come in.
Enriquez. Leading off for the Aviators, the right fielder, number 15, K. Marlowe.
Gabe Marlowe. That will be the first out of the 7th.
Now the designated junior. Comets.
Ball.
That's a ground ball to left field for a base hit. That's going to go all the way off the wall. And that will more than likely be a double.
Now batting, the third baseman, René Milko.
Hey.
That's called for a strike. I gotta put the logo up so that way everybody's happy. That's fouled away. There we go. Now the logo's up, just the way we like it.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Going for strike 3, 2 away here in the 7th, just past the stretch. It's a fly ball to deep left field. This ball is gone. Completely gone. Almost into the parking lot for Joshua Corona Grauer. And it's 5-4 Oklahoma City here in the 7th. You figured that was going to happen. But at least it wasn't time.
Hey.
First strike.
Ball in.
That's ball 1. Here's a ground ball. At least the Comets, it could have been so much worse. Thankfully, it wasn't. That one, the 7th, but the Aviators get a couple of runs on a couple of hits. None left. We head to the 8th. Comets are up 5-4.
Now pitching for the Aviators, number 49, Michael
Michael Kelly, the new pitcher,
Leading off,
his fourth appearance.
the center fielder, James Tidd the third.
Hey.
That's called for a strike. Just saw the entry list for.
Hey.
Holy cow! Just saw the entry list for the Cup Series. Holy macaroni and cheese. That's a ground ball. Oh, more problems for the Aviators defense. That's an error. There's their first error of the night. All for a strike. Well, the first is not in time. You just saw the Duracell Cup Series entry list. Oh, we got a stacked field, don't we? We got a stacked field, if you know what I mean. That's a fly ball to center field. That's caught.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Runner!
That's a wild pitch. So there's the first stolen base, plus a wild pitch for the pitcher, Michael Kelly. All for a strike. Now ball base hit. Here comes the throw to the plate. Not in time. It's an RBI single for Alex Freeland at 6-4 Oklahoma City.
Keston Hura.
Hey. Ball, that's low.
Yep. One ball and one strike for Hura. Here's a fly ball to left field. Left fielder going back. This ball is gone! Holy cow! Keston Hura! His first home run as a Comet! It is 8-4 Oklahoma City! I mean, he drilled that ball out of here!
Now pitching for the Aviators, number 46, Louis.
As Luis Medina will be the new pitcher for the, boy, man, did you see that one coming? Ball is overturned for a ball, so that will mean the Comets did. Was that the Comets you just challenged? I couldn't tell.
Foul ball.
Holy cow. There's a pop-up. That's heading into the left field. Third baseman backing under it. He'll make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Noah Miller.
That's the ball.
That's a ball, definitely.
That's out.
Yep.
Hey. Two.
That's called for a strike. There's a line drive to center field. It's going to be caught, and that will end the inning, but not before the Comets put up an insurance 3 runs with a couple of home runs here. 3 runs, 2 hits. Which, by the way, that error did come back to haunt the Aviators. I don't know how many were left on base. 8-4 as we go to the bottom of the 8th.
Leading off for the Aviators, the center fielder, Comets.
Nope. That's inside.
It's called for a strike. That's a ground ball base hit. 11th hit for the Aviators here tonight.
Now, second baseman, Aviators.
Euribiel Angeles is up. First pitch, that's in the dirt. Strikeout, flew out, line out. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
Hey!
Yep. 1-1, down low. There's a fly ball left field. This ball is gone. 2-run homer for Las Vegas, especially for Angeles. His third on the season. It's now 8-6 Oklahoma City. So good thing they have that. They scored 3 runs in the top of the inning. I knew Las Vegas was going to come back.
Number 49,
Blake Triton will come in for the Comets during the bottom of the 8th. Bet you they'll probably have that closer coming on. That's a base hit. And that's going to go to the wall. And that will be a triple, looks like. Nope, it'll be a double.
Now batting, the first
Shane
baseman,
McGuire's already in second.
Harris.
Tying run is already at the plate. Here we go again. That's outside for ball 1.
Ball, that's in.
Ball 2.
Hey!
That's fouled away. Still nobody out. There's a ground ball. Shortstop got it. For the first, is barely in time.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 15,
Okay, Marlowe is up.
Lowe.
Oh, this is getting stressful like last night.
Ball.
That's ball 1. There's a ground ball to right field for a base hit. There's a throw to the plate. Got him! That's a critical second out. Now bring up Junior Perez. Critical out for the Comets. Or the first in not is safely.
Nope. That's inside.
That's inside. Ball one.
Hey.
It's fouled away.
That's ball two.
Yep, ball two. And that's the inning, but Las Vegas did get back into it with a couple of runs. But they did leave a runner left on base. Yeah, Comets left nobody on base. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 left. We go to, or a runner left, rather. We'll go to the 9th. Comets are up 8-6.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso.
Hey. Hey. Ball one.
Fly ball caught. One away here in the 9th.
Now back, the first baseman, Matt Gorski.
Yep, Matt Gorski is up. Comets lead 8-6 here in the 9th.
Hey.
That's a fly. That's a base hit. Bounces off the wall, and it will be a double for Matt Gorski.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
Ball, that's upstairs. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Yep, ball two.
Nope, that's down.
Down low. Mm-hmm.
Hey, two.
That's a bounce off. Throw to first, not in time. That will be a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, James Tibbs III.
James Tibbs III could put the hammer down. Swing and miss, strike one. Remember, they only have one out here in the 9th. Fly ball left field. That's going to be caught for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Ward.
Hey.
For a strike. Next pitch. Out of the way. out of the way. That's a wild pitch. That's going to advance the runners. Throw is not in time. It's a strikeout and a wild pitch. Now the base is loaded for Freeland. The Comets could do some damage here in the ninth. First pitch. High, ball one. Things have really fallen apart for the Aviators here in the top of the ninth. That's ball two. Oh boy. That's called for a strike. Next pitch. Ball three. Keston Hura on deck. 3-1. Ball four. That's going to score a run. It's 9-6. Base is still loaded with only 2 away here in the ninth. First pitch, called for a ball. It has gotten ugly for the Aviators. Fouled away. Called for a strike. That's a fly ball to right field going foul. Swing and a miss, strike three. Comets leave the bases loaded, but they do get a run, but they could have scored more in that regard. 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 3 left. We go, or no, excuse me. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 left. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Comets are up 9-6.
Now pitching for Oklahoma City.
Evan Phillips will look to close this one out here in the ninth.
Phillips. Leading off for the Aviators, the third baseman, Renan Milwaukee.
Popped up. Catcher is going to be under it. 1 away here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Joshua Kuroda-Grauer. 2 for 4 tonight.
Ball, that's inside. Nope. Hey!
Ball for a strike. Three-two the count for Phillips. There's a fly ball to deep right field. Right fielder going back. Makes the catch, and now Vegas is down their final out.
Elliott.
That's called for a strike. After this game is over, we'll have your Comets post-game report presented by Whataburger. Is the fly ball to left field, which that ball is off the wall. That'll be a double for Clark Elliott. We'll recap this game, go through the rest of the scoreboard, and preview tomorrow.
Comets.
For a strike for Colby Thomas.
Ball.
For ball, and that's going to get challenged. That is overturned. It's strike two. Aviators now down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. Strike three to end the game. No runs, a hit, and a runner left, but the Comets, for the first time, go from a 3-game losing streak to have won back-to-back games. 9-6 the final here in Las Vegas. And unlike last night where we went 14 innings, we ended in regulation. 9-11-1 for the Comets, 6-15-1 for the Aviators. Whew. What a game here tonight. And a good bounce-back effort for Mr. Gavin Stone after the rough outing he had at home against Albuquerque. The Comets did what they had to do to keep the game alive, to make sure that they did everything they had to do to win this, and now the Comets are back in, are continuing to ride the party train. What a big strikeout. And the Comets winners 9-11. Here are the final numbers. First of all, let's tell you how many fans were in attendance before I forget, because I haven't done that the last several games, which I do apologize. 8,558, 8,558. That was tonight's attendance here at Las Vegas Ballpark. So the Comets, the victorious Comets, who have now won back-to-back, here are their final line. 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 1, 2, 3, 6 runners on base. So 1 game removed from having a career-high 18 runners left on base. They go with 6. Aviators, 6 runs, 15 hits, 1 errors. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10. So that is a season high for the Comets as far as giving up hits as far as that is concerned. Winning pitcher Gavin Stone. What a great bounce-back game. After a rough outing against Albuquerque, he comes back. Despite giving up 2 runs on 8 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts, he pitched 6 innings. That is very good for him. Evan Phillips, despite giving up that hit, got the strikeout, retired 3 of his 4 batters he faced. He earns the save in the contest. The loss will go to starter Mason Barnett. 3 runs, 5 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts. He falls to 1-1 on the season. So a tough loss for him. And that is your stats on this Friday evening in the video game as far as that is concerned. So there you go. So let's go ahead and save it, as apparently we have a injury report. We were supposed to have the starter for the Comets. It looks like we're going to have Henry Baez. Wonder if we have an injured player that I need to be aware of. Well, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Looks like it'll be Joey Estes who will get the series finale. He figured in a no decision, so Baez, we'll talk about that in just a minute. As around the rest of the Pacific Coast League, there's the final scores from the International League. We had an interleague series between Sugar Land and Jacksonville. Jacksonville won it 6-4. Garrett action the win. Ronnie Enriquez's 5th save. The loss will go to Ernel de los Santos. Only home run for Sugarland. Tommy Sacco Jr. hit a grand slam for the Space Cowboys. There's the stuff for Jacksonville. The other interleague series, Round Rock beat Gwinnett 7-2. Alexis Diaz, the former Comet, got the win. He's 1-0. The loss to AJ Smith Schroyer, he's 0-1 as you look at the stats for Gwinnett. Home runs for Tyler Wade, Sebastian Walcott for the Express. Mark Hanna had 3 RBIs on the night for Round Rock as they still need to fix the franchise deal, but that should come with a new patch. Reno beat Albuquerque 2-1 at Isotopes Park. Christian Mena got the win. AJ Pook got his first save. McCade Brown, the loss for the Isotopes. He's 1-1. Aramis Garcia and Jacob Amaya, the former Dodger, got RBIs for Reno. Kyle McCann had the only home run for the Isotopes in the contest. Sacramento beat Salt Lake 7-1. Carson Wisenhunt got the win. He's 1-0, his first win. Alec Manoa got the loss. He's 0-1. Luis Matos had 3 RBIs to lead the way for the River Cats. Diego Velasquez, Grant McRae, and Dyson Cross had RBIs for the River Cats. Donovan Walton had the only RBI for the Bees in the contest. El Paso beat Tacoma 5-1. Winning pitcher was German Marquez. He's 2-0. The loss will go to Jimmy Joyce. He's 0-2. Nick Solak had a home run for the Chihuahuas, a 2-run homer. Luis Verdugo had 2 RBIs. Mason McCoy had an RBI for El Paso. Will Wilson had the only home run for the Rainiers in the contest here tonight. Los Angeles Dodgers put an ass whipping this afternoon against the Washington Nationals, 10-0. Boy, the Nationals not off to a good start. 1-6. Ugh, that's not good. Winning pitcher went to Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He is 2-0. Brad Lord took the loss. He's 0-2. Only 2 doubles for the Nationals in the contest. Only runs scored for the Dodgers. First home run for Will Smith. His first on the year. His 3rd and 4th RBI. Max Muncy had his 4th home run and his 8th RBI on the year. Kyle Tucker had his 6th RBI. Andy Pages, 3rd RBI on the year. Miguel Rojas is 1st. Freddie Freeman's 9th home run on the season. Yoshinobu Yamamoto went the distance. 5 hits, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts. As far as that is concerned, the line for Brad Lord, 4 innings, 4 runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Dodgers take the first game of this 6-game road trip. They will take on the Washington Nationals tomorrow night. Blake Snell for the Dodgers, former Dodger Josiah Gray for the Washington Nationals. Around the Dodgers minor league system, good start for AA Tulsa as they took down the San Antonio Missions 5-4 at home. Ryder Ryan got the win. Dyson Acosta the loss. Carlos Rodriguez, Romano Senbrera, and Brandon Carpatios had RBIs for the Drillers. Yeager Haynes, 4 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Did not factor in the decision. Dyson Acosta, an inning and 2/3. 1 run that was unearned on 0 hits, 0 walks, 0 strikeouts. He got the loss. John Rhodes hit a grand slam for the Drillers. Kendall George had an RBI for Tulsa. Jordan Wims, 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Did not factor in the decision. Garrett McDaniels got the blown save. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Ryder Ryan pitched an inning and a third, retired all 4 batters he faced, got 2 strikeouts to earn the win. Tulsa will take on San Antonio tomorrow. Nick Frosto for the Drillers, Jackson Wolf for the Missions. We invite you to join us tomorrow as the Comets will take on the Las Vegas Aviators, going for a series win for the first time this season. Landon Knack did not factor in a decision against Albuquerque. We'll see how he does in that one. No record at 2.25 earned run average. Henry Baez, who started on Tuesday, will start for the Aviators. No record at 2.70 earned run average. He was to start on Tuesday, which means that Joey Estes, who did not factor in the decision on Wednesday, will start in the series finale on Sunday. Live coverage begins at 8:50 with Comets on deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or on the iHeart Radio app. Now for our studio engineer, the YouTuber, I'm Dean DeVoles. Thank you for joining me and saying good night from Las Vegas Ballpark, where the final, the Comets, 9 runs, 11 hits, no 1 error, and 6 runners left on base. And for the Aviators, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. The winning pitcher went to Gavin Stone. He's 1-1 with Evan Phillips' first save. The loss to Mason Barnett, the starter, he is 1-1. Coming up next, we'll rejoin the Infinity Network Sports Studios programming already in progress. We will talk to you again tomorrow. You've been listening to OKC Comets Baseball on the World Racing Association's Multimedia Network.